So the first thing we want to do here, we want to log in by using our local host. I've started my local host, and my Apache and MySQL started already. Then I will just go to the browser and log in. So localhost / the name of the site. So we want to log into the backend. Don't forget that when we are trying to log into backend, we have to include / wp-admin. That's how to log in. But if you don't want to log into your backend, then remove this wp-admin. So that's for that. Then this is now the front end. This is where we stopped the previous class. So we want to advance beyond this. So I'm going to use this as the front end. I'm going to open another place as the back. Alright, so we log in. Don't forget your password. Root as your username and 125 as your password. Then now this is what we want to do here. I'll go and create different pages. After creating different pages, the first thing now I will do here now, just to show you something. The first thing now is how to create a menu. How to create a menu, and how to create a menu, and how to create a sub menu. So in doing that, we have to create more pages, because knowing for sure that it is those pages that are considered to be your menu. It is those pages are considered to be your what? Your menu. So we have to create more pages. So we already have home page here. So let's just delete these ones. We don't need these guys. So you just tick them, then you go to you move to trash, then you apply. So that is gone already. So let us just create a new page now. Creating a new page, we hit on this add new page. We want to create up to like 4 pages added to this, or 3. So we give the page a name. We say this is about. Then we come and take it to publish. You publish it. The page is existing already. Then we can start editing it with Elementor, but we will not do that now. Let's create more pages. So go back again. We add another one. This one will be what do we call this one? Contact us. So we publish. Okay, instead of going back, you can always come to this place. Click again, add new. So adding new, what do we call this one? This one should be what other page? Home page. No, that's under contacts. Home page about our service. Just put services. So hit on publish. So I'm going to publish it. Let me remove this thing. I'm trying to remove it. Doesn't distract us. So our service has been published already. So the next thing we want to do here now is what other stuff should we put? We could put something like gallery. Okay, so let's put gallery. So publish. Okay, since this is done, let's go back to our backend. Hit on this. Now these are the pages that have been created: about, contacts, gallery, home, and services. So we've already made, don't forget, we've made our home page to be our statics page. If you remember, under setting, went to that setting, then reading, where we made our home page as static. Do you remember these steps? Now since you remember them, let's now go and make, if you check the front end, don't forget I said we will use this as the front end. So let's refresh this now. You can see the pages now.
Yes.
All the pages. So this is a menu. About, contact us, gallery, home, services. This is not sequentially arranged. Let's see how we're going to arrange this, and also see how we're going to work on this. Today we'll be talking about, let's just deal with header. How to do that header, changing the colors of this thing to the color you like, putting the logo. You know, you see some sites whereby you see logo. Let's just focus on the header then. And so how do we try to arrange these things? So go back to our backend, then we so this has been sorted, right? Now how to create a menu on the site. You see this menu to arrange them. A menu and submenu. You go to appearance, then you can see now appearance. You can see themes, customize, widgets, menu, and theme file editor. So you go to menus. So you can see all what you've just done here now. Now the reason why it's not showing, don't worry, you get it. So we need to give it a name. Create your first menu below. Let me give it a name first. You can see that you can't. So you're going to create your first. You can see main menu. So you can see I've used it before. So you see primary menu. You get that now. Footer menu. Secondary menu. These are the places where menu will show up. These are the places menu will show up. So you see display location, right? So I will see create. You can see that it is now showing. Just pay attention, later you practice. Now menu, this is not active now. We can now, so this point, this display location is where our menu we always display. So we see our menu down the footer. We see our menu, the primary, which is the header. We see our menu in the secondary menu. Now let us see how we want to arrange them. Add menu item from the column on the left. This column on the left. So just pick all, view all, then you pick 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of picking all this one, the best way of doing it, you could just hit on select all. Once you select all, then you hit on what? Add menu. So if I say add menu now, they will all come to this side. This is it here. So the next here I can do the arrangement. You can see that the arrangement is sequential from here now. Let's do the arrangement. So from here now I could move this. What you do is to just left click, then you move your mouse. I can decide to bring contacts, about, under contacts. I can decide to bring services here. Get it now. So I haven't done that. The next thing I want to do is to save the menu. So any changes you made here, make sure you save it. So let us check our front end and see. We're going to reload this page and see how it's going to be. So you can see now it has followed the way we arranged it. Now sometimes you will see some things whereby some pages we actually menu actually under menu, we call that sub menu. How is that achieved? So you could look at this about now. I could decide to make gallery a what sub menu. So look at the sub item. So now this gallery is not a menu directly, it's not a sub menu. The menu is found under services. So get that now. So if I save this now and go to my front end, and see, reload this page. Reload it now. You're going to see that it's under. You can see it now. This is how it's been achieved. So once it's under, you will notice the arrow pointing downward. So that is how to create. This is how to create menu. It is as simple as this. So let's go back now and see how do we also do other things like all these ones. You get to learn them later. These are basic things. All these ones you can learn them later. Most usually we use these ones when categories, when we are dealing with something like e-commerce. You're selling bag, you're selling let's say ladies wear or bag. So bag can be like a category. So anything bag will be under that category. Anything shoe will be under that shoe category. You get that now? So that's where we use most of these categories and the rest. So but we are not doing that now. But basically this is what you need for your menu. Now the next we want to do here now, let us see how we can work on this header. This name here, you can still change it. It's possible. So how do you change this name? Go back to your backend. Then you're going to locate the settings. Locate the settings. There probably are two ways of doing that. Look at this setting here. I think go to general. You go to general, you can see it now. So under general, you can see site title, you can see tagline. What are taglines? Such like you're going to see some people like LG now is a company name. You get that now. You see tagline. LG is a life is what? Good. That's the tagline. So I'm going to rename this now, starting the way I write my, this is the way I spell my Dantec Digital. Dantec Digitals web class. Web class. Okay, I don't want to give you this, just look at that. So I think this is cool. This is the email we use. Now this one here, another can register. This is when we are dealing with a membership kind of sites. You want other people to register. Don't worry, we're going to do something like that. You want other people to register. You see, this thing I wrote now, this is it has changed. You get it now. So you want other people to register, can register. Definitely, you're going to allow other people, anyone can register. That's for when you are developing something like e-commerce. You want people to create an account. Like on Jumia now, you can create an account on Jumia. On GG, you can create an account on Jumia. So everybody that comes can definitely create an account, have an account with their email and their password. So if you want something like that for any site at all, then you do this. Knowing for sure you have to put a login stores plugin. There's a plugin that performs that function. So but that's not what we are doing. I think we've achieved that. Then we come down here, whatever changes you make sure you what? Save, so that you can see the effects. So we'll come here now and reload this. So reload this now, the name will change. That is how to do it. That's changed here also. So how do we then tamper with this stuff, this header? How do we tamper with it? So we tamper with it, the header and the footer. There are your Elementor cannot be used to build header. It can be used, don't get me wrong, it can't be used. But then if you want to work on the footer and the header that comes with the whatever theme you are using, then definitely you should use the theme to edit that. Let me repeat myself. Let's see for an example now. We are using Astra theme, right? If I want to edit this, I want to work on this header, right? And header, I mean, simply means, you see this line, upward. That's what header, that's the header part. Now if I want to work on this, everything here now, I can change the color, I can change many things, the font, the everything, the overlay, everything. I can change it. The only thing that can give me that accessibility to do that is the theme itself. And if I don't want to use this particular header, I can choose not to use it. I can use another header, a customized header. I can even build header from the scratch and remove this one. Then I can use Elementor to build header from the scratch, remove this one. But if I don't want to bother myself doing all those things, then I just have to work on this to achieve my goal. You get that now? So in doing that, and I can, if I want to work on using the theme, the Astra theme, to edit the header and the footer, I still need to use the theme to edit. Elementor cannot do edit the default, this default theme. No, it can't. So let's edit. To edit that, all you just have to do, always locate where you will see customize. If you see customize, that means you want to work on the theme itself. So go to your back end, you could access it from here. You could see customize here. So also go to your back end, you could also see customize. Customize should be around this place. See customize here also. Get it now? So there are many places you could see customize. So that's here. So let's access it from here now. If we click here now, let's see what it's going to give us. So it takes us to where we're going to do some editing. Want to edit some things on the theme. You can see where you're going to put CSS. You saw it?
Yes.
Now global. Let's start from global. If you click on global, see what it will give you. Under global, typography. If you click on typography, see what it will give you. Header, types of header. Now when you are building the site, there are about few things you just have to take note. Number one, the font you want to use. Number two, the colors of the company. Take note of that. Number three, the pattern, the design. I'm still going to teach you what we call wireframing. Get? At some extent, we'll get to some extent, we'll teach you what we call wireframing. How to hold, how to like, is somebody just told you about a site, or you want to develop a site, and you're like, okay, how would this site look like? Before you start owning your system and stressing your brain, the best thing to do is just for you to just try to pen down, use your paper and your pen, and sketch out where picture A will be, where button will be, where everything is going to be. Then after that, then you do what we call wireframing. After wireframing, you have a look-alike, a kind of how would I call it, a kind of blueprint of how that site will do. So with that now, you could also show your clients that. So the client will be seeing how the site will be even before you do. If the client is not satisfied, you can then now, okay, let me change this color, let me put this on. Instead of you building the site and the client is not complaining, you now have to go and be stressing yourself. So you could do wireframing and show the client that aspect. So whatever correction they want to do should be done that moment before you start anything. That's how it's supposed to be. Not always going back to your work, the real work itself. So it saves you time and it makes your work professional. So let's go and edit stuff here now. You can see now typography. You can see different presets. There are many presets here. If you scroll down, base fonts, body font, heading font, font heading font. You can see different types of fonts. Paragraph margin bottom, underline, content, link. Now all these ones you see here, see these ones you see here, these are different devices. You could test your stuff on different devices. This is like a tab. If you are working on the tab now, this is how this device is going to look like on the tab. You can see it now. This is how it's going to look like on the tab. But if you are working on phone, you want to test how this thing will look like on the phone, this is how it's going to look like. So that is for that. Let's go back to where we started the journey. Let me take it back to 16. So on this global now, don't really bother yourself about the global. Let's go to header builder. Now this header builders, if you look up, if I hit on this now, you can see icon of edit. This icon simply means edit. Is that okay? So if I click on this now, you see a function opens up. Let's see what the height stands for. Watch out. You can see it now. I could extend the height of that. I could extend it. So it's your choice. See, See how I've made it now? It's a bit smaller. So if you want to take it to default, you could just click on this 80. It goes to default height was. So 80 was actually the default size. So let's go to design. Design now. You can see white background, white, right? So I can change this background. I could change this background. Let's use the school color. See this color?
Syrian. Color is
Syrian.
Syrian. CYAN.
I'm not connected online. Let's just use this. And that's the reason why you want to build a site. Try to get your colors down, color code. So you just put in your color code. Now this is the gradient I talked about the other day. So you could use gradients. You see now, move this to this place. You see blue, see purple. You get it now? This is what Canva did. How many of you have explored Canva before? This is how Canva did. Canva did kind of missed it, purple kind of blue. If you check it from a desktop format. So here now I can also move this one. Is it not moving? Okay. Get it now. So I can decide to take it to be red. You see that all these things are something very possible. Don't see it as impossible. It's possible. So I will leave it this way. Let's continue our work. Who asked you to go back? Stay here. So we ask you to stay, you stay. So this is, I'm seeing Canva color here, honestly. Now let's see how this color is not beautiful. Black is not beautiful here. What do you think color that will be beautiful here? I think white will be making more sense. So to make that look, I'm going to go to this place now. You can see edit, click to edit the element. So I'm going to a pop-up for sure. Now I'll go to design and you see it now? You see what I'm saying? Now this is normal. Just halo on it, they will give you the function. Over means if I click on it now, it will give me blue. This is the real color here. It is black, but the over is what? Blue. So the one over simply means the page that is function, the menu that is active menu. Now another one is this one, active is blue, over also is blue, but I don't want it that. So I think I want the normal to be like white, right? I think it's making sense this way. Yes. Then I need this one to be something like purple. So what I do is move this. I have purple here. Okay, so you can see now. Now you do not understand what we are doing here is that see look at this this is black, right? But the over, we have over and we have active. Over means if I move my mouse over this now, you could see the color is changing. That to tell you that this is where the cursor is pointing at. Is that taken? See the blue, it's same blue. Now why is it that after removing my mouse, this home is still showing blue? It's active. So it's because from here already we've tampered with it. It was black, normal color was black, and that's why you see this one is black, this one is black. The over is blue, and the active, the page that is active, the page we are now is home page, and that's why this home is showing blue. The over, if I change it now I've come here, the normal is what white. This is the normal white. The over is what purple, kind of pink. If I move it now, you see it now, it has changed. If I go to active, you can't see active now. Reason because I have to save move to another page. That's when active will be showing. So I need it to be something like purple. This one is not making. Purple is even worse. Help me with color, please.
This quick.
Hey, Jesus. So you can see it now. Let's try black. Let's try black. I think this black is cool.
No.
Right?
Yeah,
It's okay. You can go and explore yourself. Oh. Then the black is cool. Let's go with black. So the active, what color should we put? Let's try red. You see the active now has changed, because the page that is active here is what? Home page. So I'm going to change it to red. That's a bit, oh, this red is. So the next thing is, after changing all this, I can decide also to come and change this one. I'll come to this place also, hit on this. You see that open. So this is where I'm going to drop logo. Let me take it back again. This is where I'm going to drop logo. This is my site title. I told you there are different ways of changing site title. So I could change the site title here. You said no. I could also decide to, there's something else there. Inline logo and site title. I can off it. I can off it. I can on it back. There's another one again. Site tag visibility. Site icon. Now this site icon is this. Look at this icon you are seeing. We call it Falcon. You see this what is it called? Zamp icon logo you are seeing here. Now if we don't want Zamp to be showing, we can change it, because it's not looking professional. All these things, all these tabs I open here, you could see Google. See the way they put their own logo there. Yeah. We call it Falcon or site title, site icon. So what I do here, I will come here now, click on that site icon, select site icon, which is I will select it now. I'll go and pick an image from my images. Let me just pick this one. I'll pick this. Then now it's good you pick something that is round, like so your logo, just try to make it a kind of round if you're working for somebody. You get it now. So then you select. So they will just tell you black. You can see it now. You see where, look at how it will look like. You get it now. So if I click on crop, don't worry, the thing has taken effect, but it's just showing you here error. So what you do here is we publish. We can also do set title. Let's check this. We can also add logo. Let's add logo. Let's use this logo, this stuff also. Let's add logo. So skip. So logo, you can see how big it is. How big is the logo? We could also correct this. Now we are supposed to crop it. So but since it's like this, we can correct that. We just reduce the logo. You get it now. So if I want to change the color of this one, I don't like it. Since we change this to white, so let's leave it to white. So I will click here now. Should have given me design. Yes, go to design. Look at logo color, logo title color. Look at over normal. Let's see white. The over now. So let's see which color should we pick for the. I think we should pick that. Now, if you have a particular color you want to work color code, this is where you're going to put it here. You just copy and paste it here. Okay, that's how to do it. So then if you want to copy this particular color, maybe there's a color you've been using, you just want to copy it in this set here. So if you want to copy this color now, if you just click on copy now, you've copied it. You can go and use it somewhere else. So we're able to do this now. So what we just do, logo color, let's see logo color, what does it look like? You can see that. Let's say you don't want to put a logo, you just want to put that in there. So you can just put a white there. But we have put a logo already. Let's undo by putting it in neutral. So that's why I show you. So I haven't done all this. The next thing you want to do is to what? Publish. So since this is a title, it is advisable not to put over. Leave it that way. So just remove the over, and for the over, just take it to neutral. So I'm going to take it to neutral. I don't want it to show. Why is over? Okay, you know what? To make that thing possible, it's going to look as if we just put that over, this over to, we'll put white to there. You see it now? We'll make it white. The title color white, the over white. So when you click on it, it looks like you've made it white, so there's no difference. So publish. After publishing, let's go and check the front end of everything we've done. So reload and see the beauty. It's changed. Yes, ma'am. So you see how home, contacts, about, this is just what we've done. It's as simple. This is how Canva look like, their header. Now, any question before we wrap it up? We are done for today. So the assignment, yes, the assignment, your assignment is go and create your header menu. That's your assignment. Create your own header, design your own header and menu. I'm going to pause it now.
Pause it because talk will be more.